First off, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, First Coast Metal. You're here with Kenny from First Coast Metal, and I'm here with Jerry Sybil from Divided Truth, the lead vocalist of the band. Unfortunately, the rest of the guys from Divided Truth couldn't make it, but we're with Jerry, and that's good enough for me. Hey, Jerry.
Hey man, what's going on, bud?
Doing good, man. Thanks for taking the
My,
time to do the interview today.
yeah, no problem, man. I'm out here on my porch, so I guess we got some ambient noises from the crows.
Oh, nice. um, so, um, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a brief intro to Divided Truth. They recently played Welcome to Rockville, um, and that was an amazing set, by the way.
Thank you.
I've seen you guys so many times, and like that was probably my favorite one because it was a huge festival, and you guys played this like basically in the same campgrounds as Metallica, and all the people that we grew up with listening to metal that are heroes to us. So um, that's really exciting. And they also played along with like the Shadow of the Earth, the Dude, the Dev, and there's just so many more bands.
Oh yeah, Defy the Tyrant, Tragic. We went on right after Rebirth,
Okay,
and
yeah.
Tragic went on right before them. Rebirth was an amazing show. They
Oh
put
yeah,
on a killer show. It was awesome. So yeah, man, it was an awesome experience. That's for sure.
oh
To
yeah,
be
man.
warming up and getting ready, and you look across the festival grounds, and I mean, there's Metallica. Pretty much
Yeah,
the
I know.
whole
You're
reason
just
I
like,
started
holy
listening
shit,
to
is this happening?
metal. I know, dude. It was crazy. It was
Like,
definitely
really
crazy.
here?
I know, dude. It was so cool of
Yeah.
DWP and Space Zebra, Bobby. Irish worked his ass off,
Oh yeah.
to make sure that all of us fans got on there, dude. So big props to Irish, dude. I
Oh yeah.
appreciate you, Bubba.
Definitely
And
the authentic mush.
yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Oh yeah, man.
And we were sporting all that gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. Big stage, big lights. We knew all the guys that was actually running the production to the stage too, so that was even
Oh,
better.
nice.
And they knew our songs, so they knew when to hit the lights just right.
Oh,
It
cool.
was pretty cool.
So everything
We were
was
going
like
on right at
interactive.
what's that?
So everything was like interactive performance
Yeah,
wise.
it was. It was really, really cool, man. That definitely a bigger stage, and it was cool. A lot like Metal in the Mountains when we played up there
Okay, cool.
earlier that year.
I've heard about it, but I've
Incredible
never been
sound
to
on
it.
stage. What's that?
I've heard about it, but I've never been to Metal in the Mountains.
It's awesome. It's a smaller version of Rockville. The stages
Okay.
are close together, but they put on an amazing, well-run festival. If
Awesome.
you ever get a chance to go up there, it's beautiful scenery,
Yeah.
great location. Yeah, man, it was
Oh yeah,
awesome.
man. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break real quick, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Alrighty, we're back. So the first question I have for you is, what does the name Divided Truth mean to you?
Well, the name, I didn't actually come up with the name. It was actually Divided Truth as a band was already established before I even joined. A lot of people don't know that.
Hmm.
They already wrote musically. They've already written about 3 good songs, and they were trying out other singers. I can't remember the guy that they had that they were trying out. They were pretty close with. But the way I look at it is Divided Truth means to me personally is that I just want to make sure that anything and everything that we do is kind of authentic. You know what I mean? That it's as real as it can be.
It comes from the heart.
When it comes from the heart, and then usually when it comes from the heart, a lot of times it gets to be polarizing, and then everybody kind of picks out what that means to them. That's why I don't really say a whole lot about, like, when I write a song, I don't really write or say publicly like what that song really is.
Yeah.
I let everybody have their own meaning to it, basically like have their own truth to it.
Oh,
So that being said, their truth might be something different than mine, and their meaning to what I'm writing might be different than what it means to me. And I really like to hear what it means to them, because then it gives me a different perspective. So I'll go back and I'll listen to my song and that, with the words that we wrote, and then it means something entirely different, because like I'm picking out what it means to Kenny.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I can see how Kenny got to that. I mean, so it's
definitely.
like, so that's to me what Divided Truth means. So I make sure that we write like that. You know what I mean? So
That's an awesome answer, man. I'd never really thought of it like that. I thought it would be like, just everybody's differences and stuff, because Divided Truth, I'm not really 100% sure certain of how to describe it, but that's what I was going for.
Yeah, I mean, everybody can. Everybody's so divided, like politically, and I'm not trying to get all political or nothing like that. I mean, so it definitely could mean, people might take our name like, oh man, they're a political band. We're really not, at all. And I made it a point to stay away from all of that because to me, I think music should be your escape. Bob Kraft from the Patriots owner said it best. Sports and politics, or sports and music should be your escape from politics and from the real world. And people got
music
enough
is
to think
ours,
about.
so
right, exactly, man. So that's what it is to me, brother.
Oh yeah. All right, guys, we'll be right back. So the second question I have for you is, what is it about music that makes you feel passionate?
It's it's just the expression in it all. You know what I mean? It's that old saying that you see floated around Facebook and Instagram and social media that music says what words can't. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. That's it's my outlet. It when I'm writing words to music that Chuck and Zach and James play, it's that outlet, and it touches a part of me that I can't say like just to you, you know what I mean? Or I can't say to my wife. Right. It pulls things out of me, and it lets me deal with, like grief. It lets me deal with anger, happiness. It just like a lot of stuff that I keep inside of myself, and that a lot of people do. I'm just fortunate enough to have an outlet, and so that's what music really means to me, man. That I just have that outlet to be able to express what I have. I'm fortunate and I feel blessed for it.
Yeah, same here, man. That's exactly how I feel. I couldn't describe it any better. So,
no.
So the third question I have for you is, if you had a dream venue for you and the rest of the band, where would it be?
It would be the Slane Castle Music Festival in Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah,
interesting choice.
Oh man, it's one. I'm Irish. And,
okay, that makes sense. I'm half Irish.
Actually, there you go. It's actually held in the same county as my ancestors come from.
Okay.
And they're where they originate. But yeah, it's a beautiful venue. The last one that they had was Metallica a couple years ago when they were there, and God, man, it's like 200,000 people show up to it. And just for a perspective, like Rockville is 160. Yeah, dude, it's European festivals, man, are just massive, and they put so many people on them, and they're just like, that's an old festival, like Queen, the Stones, freaking Elton John, Metallica, does just a ton of artists. I mean, so if there is any festival or any music show that I would love to play, it's that one.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I'd love to go to Ireland myself. My mom's a hardcore Irish person. She's also a Notre Dame fan, so...
oh, yeah, me too.
Same here, man. I mean, I don't really follow football that much, but, I'd watch it if it's on, and she's into it, and I'm into it, so,
Yeah, that was the first tattoo I got, was to fight an Irish guy on my arm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting a patch, because I'm, he's got like a little gun and everything. Evil Irish guy.
On.
So I thought that would be cool for my next patch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man, that's just you should go on YouTube and like look at some of the videos from that festival.
Oh, definitely will.
I think one of my favorite is Metallica does Whiskey in the Jar, which is appropriate for over there.
Yeah, that's a great song.
It's crazy, and those guys go nuts, dude. The Irish people just go nuts during that song.
I can only imagine. As soon as that song comes on, man, they're all probably just taking shots.
Yeah, man, that's my dream. That's my dream festival. If I can, I mean, Rockville, obviously. That was
huge.
That was amazing. But yeah, that one would be the next one on the bucket list. If I can get over there and make that happen, I promise you I will.
Oh yeah, man. I'll be right there with you, like, in backstage somewhere, just hanging out, drinking.
Come on, man. You're always welcome anywhere we play, bro. You know that.
Oh yeah, man. Alrighty, man. We'll be right back. All right.
All right.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we're back. So the fourth question I have for you is, if you could choose a theme song for your life, what would it be?
That's a good question, man. I think it would have to be probably, it's an old school song. Practice What You Preach by Testament.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Love
dude.
Testament, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Chuck Billy's an amazing guy,
Yeah.
but just, yeah, practice what you preach, I think would be it, man. It's just because it's the way that, without getting too much into a lot of personal stuff, it just,
It just speaks to
I
you.
didn't have, like, I had a couple of people, man, that came in and out of my life. And then, I got my dad when I was 9 years old, Ed, and, he's my stepdad, but that's my dad. And, up to that point, he just said, man, just wherever, always do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. And don't ask anybody to do anything that you wouldn't do yourself.
Exactly.
You know, so when you ask that question, practice what you preach is the first thing that came to mind.
Oh,
you know, and it's an aggressive song. You know, I mean, I'm not a real big guy. You know, you see me, I'm, the short, sawed off, stocky little guy, and I'm always one that everybody, when I was younger, they were like, man, he's just small enough. I feel like I could take him, but just big enough to where if I do, it's respectable. So I had to deal with that kind of my whole life. You know what I mean? So that the aggressive part of the Testament song is I think fits in line with that. But it's mostly just being practice what you preach and being true to yourself and trying to be as good to others as they will let you be. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And be there for people as much as they want you to be there for them.
Absolutely,
and,
man.
That's kind of it. Good question, though.
Oh yeah, I mean,
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of like my go-to question for everybody, like when I'm interviewing. So,
Right on.
the fifth and final question I have for you is, who inspired you to be a vocalist?
Man, well, I started out as a bass player. I started playing bass when I was 15 years old, 14 or 15, right around there. And so I played my whole time, right up until about 2009, 2010. I joined a band called New Day, and that was the first band I ever was the lead guy for. Up to that point, I did a lot of cover songs. So I think probably I'd have to give the credit to John Guerin, the drummer for New Day. Got an airplane going over.
It's Jacksonville, man.
Yeah, I know, right? I think he probably gave me the most motivation, but as far as maybe my style goes, I really like Chad Gray. Is probably a big musical influence for me. Aaron Lewis, because I do like a lot of acoustic stuff on my own, and he's definitely a big inspiration for the way that I like to sing. I like the power vocals, man, but I also love to show, kind of like the clean vocal that I have, and I feel like you can show a lot more emotion sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
With that, you can convey what you're doing. So Chad Gray, Aaron Lewis, James Hetfield, of course, Sully from Godsmack. Huh?
Randy Blythe from Lamb of God, maybe?
Yeah, there's some of that.
Okay.
I get compared to a lot of people, man. I get compared to Randy some. Corey Taylor's one that I get compared to a lot.
I can hear that.
Especially the way he kind of goes in and out from kind of that clean Stone Sour to, the heavier Slipknot.
Classic, like 2005, Iowa, and just classic albums.
Yeah, man. You know what, dude? I'm of that generation, man. Me and Chuck, and that's what we grew up on. That's what we love, and I think that's one reason Chuck, when we talked about me joining Divided Truth, he knew where I was with New Day. He knew I can do the heavier vocals. He knew I can do the long, high screams. The old Sebastian Bach stuff that I'll do sometimes. And but he also knew I can do a lot of the melodic stuff. And when they were in Inner Demons, Carl was a great, fantastic singer for them. But they wanted something different. They wanted a different style. And so they came after me. And that's one thing that he liked about it, is that I had that Corey Taylor kind of a style, and I had that Aaron Lewis vibe, going on. So I think I messed up with all that. I'm probably just a mutt singer, to answer your question.
Right. Definitely, man. So tell us about what's next for the band and what projects you've been working on, singles, and where we can find your music. And tell us about like
Yeah,
Authentic Mosh and Curtain Call Records, and
yeah, man. Um, so yeah, right now we're still recording. We're working on our second EP. We're 2 songs in. We released a single already. "Pull Me Away" is actually going to be the first single off of that second EP, but it came out and Curtain Call Records loved it so much they wanted to release it early.
oh,
I
nice,
didn't feel like we were done with the first EP yet.
yeah,
I wanted to release "Wannabe," but which is it's a live favorite of people's.
oh yeah,
Uh, but yeah, they wanted to release "Pull Me Away," and it's doing extremely good. It's been nominated for a couple of things like in Australia and over in the UK. We
okay.
got nominated for like best rock song.
Oh,
We
hell
didn't
yeah,
win,
man.
but
It's amazing. I
the
had no
first
idea about
year we're
that.
out doing this, it was pretty awesome. But we're going back in with Damon Starkey here in about I think 2 weeks, 2 or 3 more weeks. But he has a brand new studio. I just seen pictures of it. So I can't wait to get into there and start laying down. We're gonna lay down our next song. A lot more heavy, a little bit heavier song, a lot more
Okay.
to the punch,
A little different
kind of,
to what
yeah,
you
a little bit new metal. But one thing I like about the band and what we do, we're all over the place, as far as we don't just stick with,
you
we
don't
can
stick
go
with
like
one
thrash,
genre. Yeah,
right, man. And like "Wannabe's" almost like a heavy Southern rock song, and
yeah.
then we got "Pull Me Away." It's definitely a pure kind of a pop hard rock kind of a
Yeah.
song.
It kind of
And
reminded me of Breaking Benjamin a little bit with that one.
yeah, yep, exactly,
Like,
dude. And
yeah.
the next one, "Pain," we redid "Pain."
Oh yeah.
So the acoustic version is on the first EP. It's already done, and it's already recorded and it's ready to go.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, we got a couple more we want to do with Damon, but he's been an amazing producer, and he definitely, I recommend him to anybody else. He didn't the way working with Damon is so cool, man, because he becomes part of the band.
Yeah.
Like on "Pain," he actually played bass, which is a big deal, kind of to me anyway. You know what I mean? He was the singer of Burn Season. He played bass for Puddle of Mud,
Oh yeah.
and done stuff with Shinedown and Saliva. I mean, he's so talented, dude. So we're all real happy to be working with him. Me and Chuck and Zach and James vibe with him really, really well. And then I think we're going to continue our relationship, of course, with Authentic Mosh, man. Me and Devin go way back.
Oh yeah. That's what I keep
way
hearing,
back.
man.
Yeah, dude. He was wet behind the ears at,
Yeah.
I think, Non-Point Show is when I met him.
Yeah.
dude.
2019, right?
Yeah, no Freebird.
Yeah, I was there.
Dude, it was, God, dude, it was even longer than that. It might have been like 2012.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, back when New Day we opened up for him for Non-Point. And I met Devin
Oh
then,
wow.
and just liked him immediately. You know what I mean? And he's just a good guy.
Yeah.
I thought he was a good kid, but now he's a
I
good
get
man.
that vibe every time I see him, man. He's always
Love him,
presented
yeah, dude.
very professional.
Yeah.
So,
And then Curtain Call, we're definitely gonna continue our relationship with Curtain Call. John and Gigi have been real good to us. Helped us get on Metal in the Mountains last year. It has our songs like this streaming. So it's like a whole web of internet radio that's all over. You know what I mean? And like the whole world. I mean, so we're getting fans. I'll talk to people in Mexico City. Man,
wow.
I talked to somebody in Australia. You know what I mean? And that done interviews with people in like South America. It's just so cool, the reach. Like if you would have told me, just a couple years ago that all of this was going to happen. And so, Jerry, I'll bet you $1 million you're going to play Rockville. I bet you $1 million you're going to get hurt in Australia. And you're in the chart there. I bet you $1 million. I'd have lost all kinds of millions. I'd have been like, man, no way.
Be in debt by now.
Yeah, man. But yeah, dude, if you guys if you have time, check out our music. You can find us on any social media just by Divided Truth Official. Yeah. And we're fortunate enough to have the name and to be able to keep it simple. But we're on Spotify.
Yeah,
we're on
you're my playlist, man.
Music.
First Class Metal playlist. So
I know I got you on mine. I listen to First Class Metal. Yep.
Yeah, man.
I subscribe to your playlist, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I still keep adding to every
cool
new band I find. So
hell yeah. We're on YouTube. You can just find us on YouTube. We got a couple of videos out. A lot of lyric videos and stuff. And I got mixed feelings about videos, but I guess we got to do them. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's pretty much. It's easy. We're easy to find, man. Divided Truth Official. check us out. We got a show coming up. If you want to see us live, we're playing with my real good friends, Shadow of the Earth, Tragic from Tallahassee, and Filth is coming up from out of Orlando, man. It'll be the first time they're back in Jacksonville since 2019.
Yeah.
And the first time with their new singer, man. So, and from what I've seen of those guys, they played Metal in the Mountains.
Oh yeah.
And the videos I've seen were just awesome, man. Jay Silence is doing a real good job. And I love Eric. And I love his new band, Heaven's Void, as well. And they're all just a bunch of good dudes. But yeah, I like it, man, because we're pulling everybody. We got Jacksonville, Gainesville, Tallahassee, and Orlando all represented in one show at Jackrabbits. And it's such a safe venue, and the sound's going to be good. Everybody's just going to do your own thing. And that's one thing I like about doing that kind of stuff. It's not overloaded with a ton of bands. I got a big thing against being on shows, unless it's a major festival, but being like a 200-person venue with 10 other bands makes life not that fun. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be May 26th at Jackrabbits on a Saturday night, and I'm telling you, man, it's getting a lot of buzz. It's getting a lot of interest from a lot of people. I mean, I know you're going to be there.
Yeah, definitely. I got to be there.
Shannon,
I got to bring out the jacket again.
Will be there. And Irish will be there. All the Cogs of War.
Oh yeah,
all those guys are going to be there, man. And big shout out to Irish. Big shout out to Superfan Shannon. First Coast Metal, man.
Yeah, man.
What you're doing, dude, and getting going, and the professionalism you're showing in this interviews, man. Badass, bro. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. It means a lot, man. I'm still trying to go with the flow and get my own rhythm, but once I get a rhythm going, I'm good to go. So
yeah,
hopefully we can do an in-person interview too, moving forward. So
hell yeah, dude. Come out to we'll come up to the 26th earlier, man, and you get all access to everybody. Just come and talk to whoever you want to. Just cover the whole damn show.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. I was thinking about behind the scenes, in the scene kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
damn right. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, to do something like that. You're gonna have great bands.
Yeah, definitely, man. And everybody's there that we know. So.
Right, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I expect it. I expect that probably to be one of the biggest shows. I know there's some big shows coming, like GFM and Defy the Tyrant. I think are coming to Underbelly soon. It's gonna be a killer show.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of killer shows happening coming back to Jacksonville. So it's good to see.
Yeah, it's always good to see, man. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks again for watching. This is First Coast Metal, and stay tuned. And until next time, see you guys.